Now, everybody, I have my beautiful one-on-one client, Nikki, here, and she's going to share with you her transformation story while working with me. So, my beautiful Nikki, can you share how did you feel before we started working together?
So before we started working together, I think I was in the survival energy a lot, just kind of in a space of lack. And with my relationship, which is what kind of brought me to in the first place, was I was afraid to like speak up in terms of like what I want, how I want finances to be dealt. And then I think more personally, I've been struggling with my weight for a long time, just kind of holding on to like excess weight that I did not need.
And how did it impact you in your life that you couldn't speak up with your boyfriend?
It was like just like some feelings of resentment building up, and I wasn't happy about that, even though he's like a really wonderful, emotionally healthy, masculine man.
Mm. And how did it show up in your life that you didn't feel grounded? You felt a little bit shaky here and there. So, what was the negative impact?
I think anxiety and then stress eating.
Hmm. Yeah. And now, after we work together, what would you say are the biggest transformations?
Well, a lot. First of all, we're getting engaged in December, so that's very exciting. And I mean, we've been going on a lot of like amazing vacations. I can give you an example. So earlier this year, we were in Dubai, and then went to a two Michelin star restaurant for dinner at the One and Only, which is an ultra luxury resort. And as soon as I stepped into the hotel, I was like, "Wow, this place is like really beautiful." And then at the time, we were staying at the Waldorf Astoria, and I was like, "Wow, I've never seen a resort like this." I was like, "I would love to stay at this hotel at some point." And then when we got back to the our hotel room, he was like, "Oh, babe, want to go to the Maldives in August? We're leaving on Monday, so just in a few days." And then he was like, "Why don't we stay at the One and Only?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited!" And this past week, we're planning our trip for next year. We decided to go back to Dubai again, and then he was like, "Why don't we stay at the One and Only?"
So
It's just like little things like that.
he's
And
basically
then
new desires now.
I mean, more than that. And then from when we first started working together, I was kind of like not. I mean, I don't want to pay for certain things, but it was like such a struggle to like even utter those words and be like, "Hey, babe, I don't feel comfortable that we're like splitting this and that." Until like recently, I actually just like straight up told him that, "Oh, my dream is just to be a trophy wife." And then he starts calling me his like trophy.
That's so cute. Like, I love that. So you basically are so much more confident to speak up your desires, right? And your boyfriend is fulfilling your desires. Like, how beautiful is that?
Very happy
And
about that. And by the way, I just want to emphasize that I have an Ivy League education. I have a, wonderful job. So I think you've also helped me a lot with that. Just kind of like speaking up with my bosses about my desire for promotion, more responsibilities. I live in New York City, which is a very kind of like high cost living area. So I think being able to kind of fulfill my dreams professionally and in my relationships, it's been just like a very fulfilling kind of experience. And my with my weight, I want to make sure I mention that I'm so proud that I'm back to the weight that I was at when I was 27. I'm still trying to get to my college weight, but yeah, I'm sure that'll come very soon.
that's amazing. You can be so proud of yourself. And so you say you generally just feel more grounded, confident, speaking up
Mhm.
with anybody in your career and your boyfriend and just generally, right? So what is the emotional state of being right now for you and how does that impact your life?
I think it's like huge from before when we first started working together. I was feeling kind of like in constantly feeling anxious, like not good enough. So like now I just generally feel content.
It's so amazing. And you're also shining so much more. So how did you like working with me? So how did you experience having me as your coach?
I really love working with you. I really appreciate like how patient you are, and you have a very gentle way of coaching, gentle but very effective. Like you're able to kind of work with my subconscious mind, because a lot of the things that we do is, you know, actually 95% is like from our subconscious, and it just feels like very effortless and doing things in a feminine way. I really love it.
So amazing. I'm so
But by the way, these are earrings from my boyfriend. Oh, really cute.
I know. Is it from the story where you mentioned also you desire to have those?
Yeah, oh, so that was these are from Versace. Those are like Gucci earrings that he got me after when we were hanging out with our friends, and then our friend got his girlfriend a pair of earrings, and then I was like, oh, I want earrings too. He surprised me with a that was like a New Year's present.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay. And why would you recommend other ladies to also sign up for coaching with me? So what's the benefit to have that support instead of doing everything by themselves?
So I have before, you know, working with you, obviously I've worked with like kind of like, you know, licensed therapists before, which, you know, that was good. But I also read a lot of like self-help books, but never got the results that I wanted. I mean, I'll say it is an investment, but it's been just like so effective, and it's transformed every area of my life.
Mhm. So you would say, what kind of benefit did you got from that? Save time, you got the results, or what was the benefit?
Well, I think I really appreciate how accessible you are. Um, you're always like very generous with your time, and then when I reach out to you on Boxer for kind of situations happening between our sessions, like you always like help me, and it's I don't know, like our meditations have been just like so helpful. A lot of like healing work that we've been able to do together.
Mhm. It's amazing.
I highly recommend it.
Thank you so much for sharing. So would you say that the results that you have, you reach them much faster than doing them by yourself?
Oh, significantly faster. I've been working on it my entire life, and just kind of being, you know, a little bit stuck. So like now I literally feel like I'm quantum leaping.
That's amazing. So you're progressing much faster. Okay. Thank you so much, beautiful Nikki, for sharing your story. I really, really appreciate that. And anybody
I
else?
feel like this is a little bit that I can do to like share kind of my story, and I feel like other people can attain their goals like from working with you as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I really, really appreciate that. And
I
any
appreciate you.
and anybody, if you feel called to also work with me, you feel free to reach out to me either for Instagram or my email, and share some love to in the comments for beautiful Nikki. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, beautiful.
Thank you, Ellie, for having